Hi, I'm Rory and these are the Schumacher Gardens. Behind me are my fellow colleagues on the Sustainable Horticulture Residency and we're doing a bit of weeding. I've got a brassica here which I'm going to need to... there we go, I did the job.
Hi, I'm Ella. I've been at Schumacher College for 2 years now, working in the gardens. I came initially to do the Practical Residency in Sustainable Horticulture and have since stayed on working as part of the garden team. Well, Schumacher doesn't try and tie itself down to any one system of sustainable horticulture. It tries to take a very broad and holistic approach. So all our students learn a bit about permaculture, agroecological growing, and we're trying to experiment with different systems such as agroforestry and different no-dig systems, as well as using a pedestrian tractor in other areas. So it's trying to be as broad as possible to give lots of different skills in horticulture. Yeah, I mean, we're very privileged here that there's not many situations as a grower you get to harvest your vegetables in the morning, hand them into the kitchen, and then by lunchtime you get served the most amazingly delicious dishes that they've managed to create from them, like from the very vegetables that you picked that morning. And I think it's a very unique experience being able to have this and being able to see everything from the very seed to how it ends up on the final plate, and it's very special.
Hello, my name is Colin and I am the assistant grower and teacher on the Sustainable Horticulture course at Schumacher College. Oh, days here are very varied. That's one of the things I like about the job. But generally we'll be out in the field at some point. We'll start off by picking veg in the morning or doing our morning duties, and then we'll go out into the field and do whatever needs doing at that time of year. Be it picking, planting, weeding, pruning, all sorts of things depending on weather and the time of year. Well, here we have the craft and cut flower garden. So you can see there's various flowers for that get put in the guest rooms when they come, and also we do courses in cut flower arranging and so on. And also there are various other plants in there that are used for the courses. So we've got things like natural dye plants that are used for the natural dye planting course, and there's willow along the back there which is used for weaving baskets and so on in the courses there. So this is quite a, although it's a very beautiful garden, it also has a very practical purpose as well. Well, I mean, yeah, I've worked in quite a few different growing environments, and one of the things I really value about being at Schumacher is the way that people who come here get to really be a part of the whole college. So if you come on a course that's quite a heady type sort of intellectual course, you'll still get out in the garden and you'll still get out to come and experience what it's like to do gardening. So a lot of people come here and tell me that they've never done anything like that before, and they probably didn't come here expecting that, but it gives them a real sense of what it means to be part of the Schumacher family, I guess, really, as well alongside all the other duties that they'll do in the college.
So my name is Sabrina and I'm following the Practical Residency in Sustainable Horticulture here at Schumacher College. I knew about the college for many years. It's a very innovative place, focused on many different holistic approaches to ecology, and I've been interested in the different courses that the college offers for a long time. And I was very interested in food growing in particular, so I was very happy to come for the residency this year. Yeah, so we've been here only 2 weeks, a little more than 2 weeks, but it's already been very intense. We've learned a lot about preparing beds, sowing seeds in trays and direct sowing, taking care of chickens and ducks, preparing compost, managing the relationship between the gardens and the kitchens. So it's already been very rich, and I'm looking forward to the next months to come. It's a very beautiful team, very diverse, from different countries, different backgrounds, and lovely people within the course and also outside, the whole community. It's very inspiring, very warm, so it's very nice to be here.
So hello, my name's Jane Gleason. I'm the lead gardener and coordinate the programme for Sustainable Horticulture teaching here at the college. I've been here now for 5 years, and during that time the college has grown its gardens quite significantly. The field that you've just, Henry's Field, is our largest area, which is 5.5 acres of agroforestry practices. And then we have our Hazel Garden here, which is a no-dig perennial system. And where I'm standing now is one of our growing tunnels, and we grow a lot of salad over the winter, so we are more or less self-sufficient in salad. And then crops that don't fare so well outside, like tomatoes, cucumbers, aubergines over the summer. And we're in our 5th year now of running the Practical Residency, which is a 6-month residential horticulture course concentrating on food growing. And it's very hands-on. There is theory, but it's very hands-on. The students are out in the gardens nearly every day, growing food for the college, and occasionally some excess goes to other projects on the estate, such as the cafe, or we sell to staff. I mean, our students will often say that their time here is literally life-changing. And I think once you've been at Schumacher and it's sort of got into your system, as it were, it never really leaves. And some of the things that you see are possible from being at the college, some of the conversations you have, the ideas you get exposed to, they stay with you for a long time. And it's hard to know when people come what the outcome will be. But people undergo a transition, and we have been fortunate that many of our students have gone on to do growers' jobs, quite significant number even in the local area. So we have an ex-student working at the Landworks project, at School Farm. We've got other students that have gone on to be growers in other parts of the country, and to me that's really heartening that the people that come through the system feel inspired to take it out into the world and set up projects or become involved in projects.
Last week we sowed some oisontle, which is Aztec broccoli. We've got perennial brassicas which were recently planted out, and we've covered them over with fleece. And we've got rhubarb and artichokes and asparagus, so some more usual perennials. So it's a nice mix, and the idea is that it's kind of an experimental space where students can get to know familiar perennials and also familiarise themselves with perennials which you're less likely to come across in your usual sort of growing ventures. So it's sort of one of the many spaces in which we grow, but it's here that we have our Indian runner duck. So it's a nice way to explore how animals can be part of a vegetable growing system. They're our sort of slug patrol. So they eat lots of the slugs, which means that we have kind of healthier, more delicious looking crops for our kitchen. But also we have 3 of our 4 polytunnels here. So at the moment we're sort of coming to the end of the winter salad phase. So the 3 polytunnels have seen us through with lots of oriental leaves over the past 6 months or so, and we're looking forward now over the next fortnight to planting out our tomatoes and aubergines and cucamelons and cucumbers. So it's sort of in transition. We also have some hens here, as well as more hens in Henry's field. But this space was sort of the original growing space in the college, and Henry's field was acquired a year or so later. So there's a lot of diversity within this space. We have apple trees, as well as a wildlife pond, a horticulture bed, and some annual beds as well. So there's a whole range of things going on. It's a very peaceful environment, and we have lots of chamomile growing here as well. So it's sort of a place that people will come, students, short course participants, volunteers and the growing team to work, but also to play and to relax and to take in the wonderful environment that we find ourselves in here.
Yeah, so my name is Rory. And I'm here with 7 other people on the Sustainable Horticulture Residency. Schumacher College has an amazing reputation for all sorts of things. It's obviously an educational centre in the realms of politics and science. It's got an international reputation. It's a very prestigious place. On top of that, the garden system that's now integrated into the way the college works is extensive. It's very inspiring. I think it's a combination. I think it's the things that you learn here, and it's the inspiration that you get by meeting the people who are here and by just being in this place, this amazing experiment. I think what's making me stay on the course and not run away from it is I just love it. It's an amazing course. It's wonderful people. It's an amazing environment.
I will come back for sure in the future too. And I definitely would recommend it to anyone for any kind of course, short course or longer programs, master programs. I think it's all very, very interesting.
The thing I value most about being here is working in a team. We've got a really supportive group of people that growing outside for me isn't just about working with plants, it's working with people as well, and I love the fact that we all get to work together, achieve something and have a bit of a laugh at the same time.
I've really loved my time at Schumacher. I had high expectations and it's exceeded them. I was drawn to the college for a number of reasons. A large part was the attraction of doing a really practical course and learning as much as I could about sustainable horticulture, but also I was aware that it was this place that lots of interesting people seemed to converge upon, so I knew that it was going to be a very stimulating environment, a space to get my hands in the soil, but also to explore kind of wider ideas. You know, the whole idea of sort of holistic thinking is central to the college, and it's a very holistic experience. So the head, heart and hands ethos sort of runs its way, weaves its way through.
I mean, we're very lucky that we live in, we're based in such a beautiful area, and our gardens here are so diverse and so beautiful. So it's a pleasure being able to work in such a beautiful space every day.
Is that quite good?
I mean, I'm obviously biased, but I'm not just saying that. I really do think through the combination of the course, the fact that it's so hands-on and the fact that it's sited and embedded into the college life, I just think that's such a unique opportunity that is hard to find anywhere else.
Come to Schumacher College, yeah. It's wonderful. Schumacher, for most people that I've met who've been here, is a place where not only are you learning about specific subjects that you're interested in, you're learning a lot about yourself. It's a great time, it's a great place to come if you want to spend time learning how to change your life, how to contribute to the world in a positive way, how to get some inspiration, how to take some time out. Yeah, it's one of those places you can come to if you're really looking to do something with your life which is going to change how you've been doing things. Yeah.